I believed that I held no bias until I read White Fragility and engaged with the course assignments, discovering that being colorblind is a myth I told myself, a form of disrespect towards the lived experiences of persons of color, of my fellow human beings, has been a learning experience. I am not colorblind. I have a sincere desire to understand the generational traumas and life experiences of people of color, the challenges they have endured, the rights they have been stripped of, and their continued fight to be seen. But I too have generational traumas. I am the daughter of a World War II political refugee. I will never understand what it is to be a person of color in the United States, but I do understand what it is like to be ethnically different. I grew up during the Cold War and have always identified as Latvian, which, during the Cold War, was occupied by the USSR. It was a time of believing that if you came from that part of the world, Eastern Europe, you were either a Nazi or a communist. I was neither, and until 1991, my family lived in fear of being removed from the United States and sent to Siberia. Then again, I'm also the daughter of a multi-generational American father, a side of my blood that dates to at least 1640 in New York. What atrocities to the indigenous and black people might have occurred at the hands of my ancestors. I may not identify with this side of my heritage, but the shame of history remains. It is in my blood. I grew up in a low middle-class military family. But I was also a teen mother and wife, impoverished and eventually a single mother working multiple jobs at once. I had the skills to join the U.S. Air Force and took the oath to defend my country. But when becoming a single mother was thrust upon me, I was denied the opportunity to continue with the commitment I had made to the Air Force. I am a woman, and in 1993, I had to choose between a career or my child. I am white, and I have 5 Hispanic siblings of Colombian descent on their father's side. I can walk, hear, speak, touch, breathe, and be physically active. But I have an invisible disability, a mental disability. I have complex PTSD. I teach life skills to students in a high school special education program. But 70% of my students are white, and I teach in a predominantly white school district and school. I have intersecting identities and an intercultural mindset, and am uncomfortable with my white fragility, unable to begin the conversation with my friends of color, and feeling ashamed for it. I am one human being, stretched through space and time, and trying to identify who I am today and what I can contribute to make this world a better place than it was yesterday. I have learned more than I thought I would in these past 10 weeks, and I have discovered how to question myself even more than I did before. I question myself daily and am learning to grow through the questions, through humility and grace. Now it is my turn to guide my students, my grandchildren, to question themselves, and to find humility and grace in the process of learning their own privilege. Oops. Oh, there you go. I am definitely stretched, as I believe that we all are. It's up to us to choose who we want to be.